Hello and welcome to justcomparecars.com. My name is James and today I'm going to be doing a walk around video of this 2017 67 plate Nissan Navara Tekna. It's 2.3 DCI, 190 brake horsepower with 38,000 miles and full Nissan service history. Okay, so we've been doing these walk around videos for quite a while now and we find them to be very popular because it means you get to view the vehicle from the safety and comfort of your own home, but as if you were here in person. As I go around the truck with you today, we'll look at all the panels individually, looking for any marks, scratches or dents. We'll look at the wheels and the tyres. We'll have a look in the back. Then we'll have a look inside the truck, looking at all the seats, look at the functionality. I'll even tell you what it smells like inside as well. Once we've done that, we'll pop the bonnet, have a look at the engine, and finally we'll have a look underneath at the underside of the engine, the chassis and of course a spare wheel. Now, once you've watched the video, if you're happy with what you see and you'd like to buy it, a small deposit will secure it, and we can pretty much deliver it anywhere you need it to get to. If you're looking to finance it, we'll go through an application with you. We will ask you for a deposit to cover the VAT because it is a VAT applicable vehicle. An application takes about 5 minutes and we can usually get you a decision within about an hour. It's worth mentioning, if you do watch the video and you think I've missed something, or you want to see something in a bit more detail, let me know. I'll do it for you, no problem at all. But in the 4 years of doing these videos, no one's ever actually asked me to do it yet, so being a bit big-headed, but I'd like to think I cover most angles. Right, let's start with the bonnet and then we'll go from there. So as you can see, it's in nice clean condition. It's actually arrived yesterday. There's a bit of dust on it. There's a couple of stone chips, but nothing serious. To give you an idea, that'll give you an idea. There's a few more, but difficult to point out. Nice panel though. You can hopefully see from that it's in good shape. There's no dents. Driver's side headlight, front bumper, working our way around to the grille. There are a couple of little tiny stone chips, like there's one there, but it's not bad. And then obviously driver's side headlight. Onto the passenger side front wing. And again, it's in nice clean condition with no obvious marks or dents. Passenger side front wheel and tyre. Wheels in good condition, it's a Michelin tyre. And I'd say there's probably 6 or 7 mil worth of tread. Windscreen, I can't see any stone chips. There's nothing obvious anyway. Passenger mirror back's in good clean condition, there's no damage, and that's the same for the actual mirror itself. Let's go over the pillars. And they're in nice clean condition, no damage. Roof's in good condition as well. Right, let's go down the passenger side. First off, I always like to, when I'm looking at vehicles, I always look on the passenger side, look at the gaps. You can see that they all line up. There's no oddness to it, and all the paint looks nice and clean, so it doesn't look like it's had any paint. Let's look down the passenger side. And there's no obvious dents showing, but let's have a couple of passes and have a quick look. Can't see any. Did see a little scratch then, just there. Can't feel it on my finger, which usually suggests it might polish out. Side steps are in good condition, but do you see this quite a lot? Don't know why, but the paint started lifting on them. You could mask them up and paint it if you were really bothered, but I won't say it's worth it. It'll only do it again. Rear quarter. I'm sure if you're looking at this, you know that it's a ULEZ vehicle or Euro 6, which means it's Euro ultra low emission zone compliant. Rear quarter's in great condition, and there's no obvious marks or dents. Passenger side rear wheel and tyre, wheels in good condition, it's a matching tyre, and I'd say it's got matching tread depth. Rear window, and as you can see, it's in nice clean condition, there's no damage, all the lights are intact. Passenger side tail light is in nice clean condition, there's no obvious damage, there's no cracks, and there's no misting. Rear bumper, again it's in nice clean condition, there's no damage. You'll notice that these have got the rear parking sensors and the camera, Obviously it's a 360 degree camera. It's got the latest style electrics, and it's also got a Nissan tow bar. That obviously these will tow 3.5 ton. They can do up to 40 to a gallon as well, so it's really nice to know. And obviously they've got the remaining amount of manufacturer's warranty, which when new would have been 5 years or 100,000 miles. In the back, it's nice and clean. It's obviously it's not had a hard life. It doesn't take a genius to figure that out. 39,000, whatever it is miles, 38,000 miles. Tailgate is in nice clean condition. There is a couple of little marks, nothing serious. Very, very small mark there, and also it does look like there might be a tiny little dent on it as well, but nothing serious at all. And there's a couple of little tiny scratches there as well, but again, difficult to show up. I think there's a little mark there as well. On the top of the tailgate there's a little mark. Right, let's go down the driver's side. Driver's side tail light is nice and clean. It's free from damage. There's no cracks, there's no misting. Everything's nice and clean. Rear quarter of the tub. And again, it's in nice clean condition. And there's no obvious marks of damage. I'm telling a lie. There's a little tiny dent there. You see that? A mark. And there's a very fine scratch there. On the arch of the truck there's a tiny mark, and it is tiny, can't feel it. Right, rear window again, this side, and again there's no damage. Let's have a quick look on the roof, and that's nice and clean as well. Over the pillars, and there's no damage, everything looks nice and clean. Right, so driver's side, sorry. Again, everything looks like it lines up. There's nothing out of shape. There's no obvious paint. It looks nice and clean. So let's go down the driver's side. And hopefully you can see from that it's in nice clean condition. There's no dents that are obvious. Let's have another quick look. No, it's nice and clean. That's a little bug. There's a tiny little mark there. If that show up, will it? Can't see anything else. Side step again is in nice condition, but it has got the paint fade on the bottom, if you can see. Mirror back in clean condition, as is the mirror. Onto the wing, and that's in nice clean condition. I don't think we did the rear wheel, did we? No. So driver's side rear wheel and tyre, matching tread depth, wheels in good condition. And then the driver's side, so it's a full set of Michelins all round, latitude tyres, good quality, it's nice to see. All the wheels are in fantastic condition, and matching tread depth again. Okay, so onto the interior. Now I'm sure if you're looking at these you're already aware, but it's always worth mentioning it. It says keyless entry, keyless go, so as long as you've got a key fob in your pocket, in your wallet, on your person, you can press that button there, that will open it and also lock it as well. Driver's door card is nice and clean. There's no obvious damage. There's a few little tiny marks on this silver piece here. Do see it an awful lot, to be honest with you. They're basically black plastic that's painted. So you know they do catch. People that rub the knees on them and stuff, over time it does take the paint off, but it looks in good condition. There's a couple of tiny little marks. Electric windows ×4, your electric mirror switch there, your door lock, electric folding mirrors, and then also your mirror control as well. The actual door card's in nice clean condition. Driver's seats, bolsters are nice and firm. As you can see, the material's really nice and clean. I can say it's comfortable to sit in. It is fully electric, so we'll go forwards, backwards, you can bring it up, you can bring the nose up. We've got a black caterpillar, yeah, I'll say that. And also the backrest will go forwards and backwards as well. And if you watch this part, you can use this button here, and that will pump that up. So if you've got a bad back, sciatica, it does mean you can get a decent position to seat in, which makes it comfortable for you. Right, let me get in. Oh, proper Navara overmats All the carpets are nice and clean, and there are rubber mats all round, I think. Yeah, nice clean mats. I've got to be honest, I prefer these to the carpet ones. They just get so dirty so easily. These, just literally pull them out, jet wash them off, and they're clean. Right, steering wheel is nice and clean. It's free from damage. There's no threading. There's no patches. You do see them, I don't know why, but you do see them with patches where the black started to come away. Don't know why that happens, but this one's nice and clean. It's free from all that. Keys, 2 keys, key fob things. Let's start it up. You have to drop the clutch, press your button, put your foot on the brake, and it starts up straight away. So, excuse me. So you can see from the dashboard, there's no warning lights. Just obviously low fuel, that was going to come on, obviously. But other than that, nothing else, no engine lights or anything like that. Steering wheel controls. This basically part is your cruise control. The lower part is your voice command, and then also you can hang up your answer your phone and hang up from there as well. And then the left hand side is basically this part here can control this and also this. So I mean, for instance, if you press down on that, so just get off that, if you go press down on that and then you press down, you can go through all there and you look at your different options. So your map, your DAB, what's on your radio, your driving aids. So obviously it's got it's laser guided cruise control. Is it laser guided cruise control? I think it is. I'm not sure. Let's have a quick look. No, I don't think it is. I think it's just got it's obviously got a forward driving aid. So don't take me on that. But yeah, you can flick through those and no warnings. You can see all your settings and everything's on there. And then also your volume for your media centers there. And as you can see, everything works perfectly. Right, so media center. So look at the reversing camera first. It's obviously a 360-degree reversing camera to the left, and then your reverse image to the right. What I quite like is if you click on camera when you're doing that, 360 is quite nice, but it's a bit gimmicky. But obviously more function over that is, for me, you get your left hand side, you click on your camera button, you're not going to damage your wheels on a curb, you're not going to hit a kid, and I like that. If you put it into drive or into first, then you get your forward facing image as well, which that's quite good. Obviously you do need to click on camera for that. Navigation screen's nice and clear, it's a decent sized screen. Click on info, you've got my applications, you've got Facebook, Google, and other things on there as well, which is obviously not going to work now I've tried to do it. So click on my apps. There's obviously none loaded on this one, but you would need to plug in your phone down here using the USB slot. Your navigation, click on your radio, click on DAB, you've got DAB, FM, AM. Obviously the DAB is pre-populated, and then you can choose where you want on from there. Heated front seats, let me put those on. Dual zone climate control. Switch that off, click on that, turn it down to low, or 16 or whatever it comes at, 16. Turn that up, click air conditioning on. And the air conditioning works perfectly. It's really cold quite quickly. It's got that bite to it, so you know it's working and functioning correctly. Passenger seat. Bolsters are really very firm. Material's really nice and clean. There's no damage on the seats. Headlining. Again, I can't see any marks. Everything looks nice and clean. The dashboard is very clean, it's free from damage, everything looks spot on. You've got your switchable 4-wheel drive here. You basically push it in to switch it over, hill descent, and also you can lock and unlock the vehicle from there as well. You've got a 12 volt socket there, armrest with another 12 volt socket. Your cup holders are in the middle. As you can see, everything's really nice and clean. Heated seats work as well. Switch them off. Yeah, nice truck, drives nice as well. So switch that off. Oh look, best that the person before has achieved on it. Current is 33.8, and then the best they've had is 45.1 miles per gallon, which is pretty good. So down by your right knee, you've got stop start, stability control, parking sensors, your clock, illumination, trip reset, and also your fuel cap. Pop the bonnet while we're here. Let's have a look in the back. Oh, by the way, it doesn't smell of anything nasty inside. It just smells neutral. Doesn't smell like it's been smoked in or anything like that, so that's good news. Overmats all around, and carpets are, you can't see that probably, but carpets are really nice and clean. Seats lift up, and under the seats is all your tool kits, jack, etc. All the seats in the back are very clean as well. Bolsters feel like new, to be honest. Don't feel like it's been sat in. Let's have a look in the back. Passenger side, sorry. And again, that's not a mark, by the way, it's just where I've washed it. Yeah, all the seats are really nice and clean. Everything looks spot on. Door cards are all nice and clean in the back as well. And then obviously the passenger side front. Right, so let's have a look under the bonnet. So under the bonnet, it's worth mentioning it's got full Nissan service history. Just remind you again, low mileage. It's also got the remaining amount of manufacturer's warranty. When new would have been 5 years or 100,000 miles. So there's a significant amount left on it yet. Underneath the bonnet, what I will say to you is we don't wash these. Loads of people say, oh, you wash them, you wash them. Don't. As you can see, you're going to wash them, you get rid of that and the oil and whatever. Don't like washing the bonnets because it shows you that it's been cared for and maintained well. It also shows you there's no signs of any historic oil leaks. The turbo unit, you can see, is in nice condition. There's no oily residue around it. It's just not weeping. It's been kept and cared for correctly. Also nice to see it's got a proper battery in it, a Renault battery, Nissan battery. It's worth mentioning and reminding people that if your battery ever does go flat while it's in the manufacturer's warranty, book it in with Nissan, they'll put you a new battery on it for free, part of that warranty. So yeah, carrying on the rest of the engine, you can see there's no signs of any historic oil leaks. Everything looks nice and dry. The belts are in great condition. Everything looks spot on. Let's have a quick look underneath it. I think we're just going to dodge the rain, so that's good news. So you can see again, there's no signs of any historic oil leaks underneath. All the chassis is in really nice, clean condition, as is the exhaust. Rear diff's in good condition as well. Again, there's no sign of any oil leaks or oily residue around the diff. It's steel spare wheel, and it appears to have a brand new Continental tyre on it. Okay, so hopefully I've shown you everything that you would need to see if you were here in person. And to summarise, the truck's in really nice, clean condition. It's got low mileage. It's got full Nissan service history. And as I say, it's in fantastic condition throughout. So hopefully you're happy with what you see. Any questions, any problems, if you want to see anything, please give me a shout. I'm more than happy to do anything that you need. For the moment, though, thanks for watching and sticking with me. I appreciate it. Stay safe. Bye-bye.